in terms of physiology, there's something that's just from reading that's quite apparent, is that your blood volume doubles at quite an early stage of pregnancy. And which obviously from a professional athlete or competitive athlete's perspective is like, oh, wow, that's amazing. That's like blood doping without blood doping. And everyone, you know, there's talk about the effects of that on women that are able to come back, because their bodies have healed, you know, their abs aren't causing them problems. Their pelvic health is good enough to be able to run or do X, Y, or Z. But there's nothing I found really from a physiological perspective in terms of coming back and that being, you know, accounted for in terms of performance.
Yeah, good one, Susie. And actually, it was something that I was thinking about earlier. So you do have a 50% increase in blood volume because you're providing the baby with, you know, blood and oxygen and that sort of thing. So absolutely, if you can, and it does drop down. I don't quote me because I can't remember like what actual stages, and perhaps everyone will vary. It can last up to sort of 4 to 6 months, this kind of high level of oxygenated blood in your body because of the baby. So if you're feeling good and you're feeling healthy and you can start getting into the training perspective of things without hindering and damaging your body, then absolutely you get that kind of blood doping effect. And could perhaps, this is maybe why all the age groupers come back hard and strong, perhaps, Emma, post baby, because they've got that extra blood volume around their bodies, and it's actually giving them a favorable chance to do well. There was that runner, she was an athlete, sprinter, who did really well within 6, I can't remember her name. Denise, she was a sprinter, and anyway, she apparently did some PBs post her baby, and it was definitely within a 6 month range that she was doing these high level sprints, and she was definitely breaking some records. So yeah, I think
because is it talk about increases in blood volume, but is that blood plasma, or is it actually true blood with hemoglobin and red blood cells, or is it just a volume thing, or is it actually blood with red blood cells and then effectively oxygen carrying capacity?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, or the latter, because you're providing baby with all the good nutrients and things that you need, so your body's producing more to supply that growing baby.